Hello guys, welcome to this new video on the Happy and Healthy channel. If you've been struggling with hair loss, then it's your lucky day. In this video I will be sharing with you precious informations and piece of advice about hair loss. And I will explain some proven solutions to overcome it definitively. Hair loss, also known as alopecia or baldness, refers to a loss of hair from part of the head or body. Typically at least the head is involved. The severity of hair loss can vary from a small area to the entire body. Inflammation or scarring are not usually present. Hair loss in some people can cause psychological distress. I recommend you guys to check my previous video, where I have detailed all hair loss causes. You can find the link in the description. Don't forget to comment down below if this video helps you out. Okay. Let's begin. Making a lifestyle change is challenging, especially once you want to rework many things without delay. This time, consider it not as a resolution but as an evolution. Okay, so first of all, if you're a smoker, you've probably heard about all the negative effects smoking has on your lungs. But did you recognize that smoking could cause hair loss on top of facial wrinkles and premature graying of hair? Research has determined that there's a trusted source between smoking and hair loss. To stop hair loss, it's going to be a decent idea to quit smoking as soon as possible. Not only do massages feel wonderful, but they will help together with your hair loss, too. Massaging the scalp stimulates the hair follicles. In one small study trusted source, healthy Japanese men who received 4 minutes of scalp massage daily for 24 weeks had thicker hair at the tip of the study. A well-balanced diet can keep your hair in tip-top shape. Ensure you're including a spread of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, unsaturated fats, and lean proteins in your diet, and limit your intake of sweets. Certain vitamins and minerals found in food are related to healthy hair. Try adding in these varieties of foods. Iron-rich foods, including lean beef, beans, green leafy vegetables, iron-fortified grains, and eggs. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such salmon, mackerel, tuna, flax seeds, egg yolks, hemp seeds, and walnuts. High-protein foods, like eggs, lean meats, and seafood. Last, but not least, ensure you're drinking many water. Aside from your genetics, there are several medical conditions that may end in hair loss. You'll be able to address your hair loss by treating the underlying condition. For example, diabetes, lupus, sarcoidosis, thyroid conditions, eating disorders, iron deficiency anemia, celiac disease, and syphilis. If you have got any of those conditions, or you're experiencing other symptoms besides hair loss, ensure you visit your doctor and acquire the treatment you wish. Your hair loss should improve as your condition improves. Stress can really do variety on the body, including your hair. Hair loss is also a result of a stressful lifestyle. Strategies to scale back stress include regular exercise, listening to music, doing yoga, and even meditating. Also, getting enough sleep is so essential for hair growth. Biotin may be a vitamin found naturally in foods like nuts, sweet potatoes, eggs, onions, and even oats. There's some evidence-trusted source that taking biotin supplements by mouth may slow hair loss, but most of the research has been done on women. If you're concerned about your hair loss, don't stop taking the medication instantly. See your doctor to search out if you've got other options. You may just wait until you finish your treatment. In most cases, your hair should return once the treatment is stopped. Starting with men. There are few scientifically proven and FDA-approved treatments for hair loss. There are thousands of unproven claims and products to assist with hair regrowth. Many conditioners, shampoos, vitamins, and other products claim to assist hair grow in some unspecified way. Neoxin has been a well-liked brand of shampoo for hair loss, but there's no compelling evidence showing it's any further effective than regular shampoos. These products are usually harmless but generally not scientifically proven, and so potentially useless. To impede hair loss, there are a minimum of 4 potentially effective, basic options. These include medications like minoxidil and Probieni, which are for long-term use. Stopping these drugs doesn't seem to worsen or exacerbate the prior hair loss. The patient will simply revert to the state he would are in if he had never started treatment. The most problem with this treatment is that they must keep applying it once or twice daily, and most men get bored with it after ages. Additionally, minoxidil tends to figure less well on the front of the top, which is where baldness bothers most men. Inadvertent application to the face or neck skin can cause unwanted hair growth in those areas. Finasteride, this medication is FDA approved to be used in exactly men with androgenic hair loss. Finasteride is in a very class of medicines called 5-alpha reductase inhibitors. It helps reduce hair loss by blocking the action of natural hormones in scalp hair follicles. Probieni could be a lower-dose version of a commercially available drug called Proscar that helps shrink enlarged prostates in middle-aged and older men. Women of childbearing potential should avoid finasteride. Probieni 1 mg tablets are available by prescription and brought once daily. Probieni may grow and thicken hair to some extent for a few people, but its main use is maintain hair that's still there. Studies have shown that this medication works well in some styles of hair loss, and patients should use it for about 6 to 12 months before full effects are determined. This medication doesn't work in days to weeks, and its onset of visible improvement tends to be gradual. It's going to be best for men who still have enough hair to retain, but can also help some regrow hair. Possible but most unlikely side effects include impotence or a decreased sex drive. Studies show that these side effects were possibly slightly more common than seen within the general population and are reversible when patients stop taking the drug. The price is about $70 $100 a month, and most health insurers don't reimburse for the expense. Women lose hair on an inherited basis, too, but female pattern hair loss tends to be more diffuse, with less likelihood of the crown and frontal hairline being lost. Although some women may notice hair thinning as early as their 20s, the pace of hair loss tends to be gradual, often taking years to become obvious to others. There seems to be a standard physiologic thinning that comes with age and occurs in many ladies in their early to mid-30s. More women have underlying causes of hair loss than men. These include treatable conditions like anemia and thyroid disease and polycystic ovary syndrome. These conditions are diagnosed by blood tests together with a historical and physical evidence. Although some studies have suggested that baldness could also be inherited through the mother's family genes, these theories require further testing. Current studies are inconclusive. Although not indicated for female pattern balding, spironolactone has had some success in treating this condition. While stories about hats choking off follicles or long hair pulling on the roots could also be more folklore, repeat hair trauma like tightly woven hair pulled back and consistent friction can potentially worsen or cause localized hair loss in some individuals. Individuals who pulled their hair tightly back in an exceedingly band can develop a localized hair loss at the front of the scalp. Itchy scalp may be an indication of a scalp disease that might produce hair loss. Causes may include seborrheic dermatitis and psoriasis. Treatments may include medicated shampoos like ketoconazole, dandruff shampoos, and topical steroid creams and lotions to assist decrease itching. Hair loss prevention depends on the underlying cause. Good hair hygiene with regular shampooing may be a basic step but is maybe of little benefit. Good nutrition, especially adequate levels of iron and vitamin B complex, is helpful. Treatment of underlying medical conditions like thyroid disease, anemia, and hormonal imbalances may be useful in prevention. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos.